Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to cook a fast and easy curry masala. And this recipe right here is ideal for any type of meat you want to use, or even fish. However, today I am using eggplant and deep fried tofu. So let's start with the ingredients, and then I'll show you step by step how to cook this curry masala. And also, the ingredients will be in the description box down below. So today, I'm using about 500 grams of store-bought deep-fried tofu. And for the rest of my ingredients, I've got 2 eggplants chopped 2 inches long, 5 tomatoes chopped into wedges, 1 cup and a half of water, some fresh chopped coriander, 1 full clove of garlic chopped, and the same amount of ginger chopped, 2 green peppers chopped medium size, and 2 red peppers chopped the same as well. I've also got 2 white onions chopped long. Then for the spices, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 3 teaspoons of Kashmiri chili powder, 1 teaspoon of regular chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons of coriander, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of Garam Masala. I've also got about a half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and I've also got half of a lemon that I'm going to squeeze in at the end. And finally, we've got 8 dried red chilies and 3 fresh red chilies. Now, you can also use green chilies. I would usually use green chilies. However, this is all I had in the fridge, so I'm going with red chilies today. So what you want to do first is get your pot nice and hot. Then pour in some oil. I like using peanut oil. I think it makes your food taste much better than just using regular cooking oil. Once your oil is hot, we're going to throw in some cumin seeds. We're going to stir them around just a little, then throw in the onions. And we're going to sweat down these onions for about 6 to 7 minutes or until they are translucent in color. Okay, so once the onions are cooked, then in with the ginger and in with the garlic. Then just stir that all around. Give it about 1 or 2 minutes as you continue to stir. Now it's time to add in the tomatoes. Give that a stir around and then add the 1.5 cup of water. Now what we're going to do is turn the heat down to about 7 or a medium heat. Put the lid on the pot and let that cook for about 10 minutes. So we're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes and I'll see you guys when the time is up. So now that the 10 minutes has passed, take the lid off and turn your heat down to a minimum. Now at this point, your onion and tomato masala will have broken down nicely and will continue to break down as we cook. However, you can give it a hand and help it with your spatula, or if you have a handheld blender like this, then you can give it a quick blitz and help it break down even more. However, if you don't have a handheld blender, you don't need one. That's fine, because the onions and tomatoes will continue to break down as you continue to cook. But okay, so now moving on. Then when you are ready, you can add the rest of your ingredients. Spices in. Chilies in. Eggplant in. Red peppers in. Green peppers in. And of course, the tofu in. And now if you're thinking you might need some more water, you can add maybe 1 extra cup of water, but don't let that fool you. We're going to mix this around, then put the lid on and let this cook on a medium heat or an 8 for about 15 minutes. And by that point, you're gonna see this curry come together with just the perfect amount of gravy. So we're gonna let this cook for 15 minutes and I'll see you guys when the time is up. Okay, so now that the 15 minutes has passed, we can take our lid off and give it a stir. And now you can really see that this masala curry has really come together. So now for the final ingredients. We're going to squeeze in some lemon juice and then throw in the chopped fresh coriander. Give that all a stir and this curry masala is done. And as you can see, I've made a huge pot, which is perfect because this curry masala gets better the next day when you eat it again. I'm not sure why. Maybe it has something to do with the spices marrying together overnight in the fridge. But when you eat it the next day, it tastes even better than what you're going to eat today after you finish cooking. But it doesn't mean that this freshly cooked masala curry right here isn't delicious as it is. And there it is. Fast and easy masala curry tofu and eggplant. Make sure you guys subscribe and catch you in the next one.